say, what really makes sense economically? What makes sense for our families? Alan Greenspan once said that immigration law is really labor law disguised as immigration law. And I think he was really right. And Adam Smith said that if you want to know who's got a prosperous country, see where all the immigrants are going. I think we really have to wonder, as Dr. Tamaya said, when that happens. But we need to be reflected in a broader social context. When you look at children's textbooks, when you look at other things, you don't see the great accomplishments of Latinos. You see a bias. And so within the media, there is a charge to really show a positive reflection, to show the facts about these things, and to not let the talking heads and talk radio talk this to death with inaccurate facts, because then those are what we see reframed back to us.
And let's just go to the last question, and then we can wrap up. Did you want me to?
Well, I was just going to make a comment about the second part of that question, which was, I believe, are there enough Latinos out there in power to have positive stories? And the answer is unequivocally yes, there are. There just is not the effort being made by journalists, Latinos or otherwise, to get those people to go on the record and be part of the general discussion, whether it be in mainstream news media or otherwise.
Thank you. And our last question.
Yes, thank you for bringing it back to the subject matter. And it's very simple. All we have to do is write the positive stories. They're out there. How many of you on Memorial Day wrote about the #1 ethnic group that has the most Medal of Honor recipients? And I tell you what about my language, Governor. 2 times I got on that plane to go to Vietnam, and nobody asked me a damn thing what language I spoke. E solo parlo italiano, but I'll continue. Now, journalists, I want some action. 60 miles down this road is the United States Air Force Academy. Almost 1,000 cadets made lieutenant. How many were Hispanic? 70. Don't tell me we don't have at least 5 per state to send to that university. It's a free education. What's the matter, you know? Write about it. Get those people to go. You know, unless you have a cousin like mine, I mean, he graduated from Annapolis. But that's another thing. About the language, you know, here, AP, is AP here? Great story. Last year they said the last living relative of Kit Carson passed away. My first thought, well, I wonder what his niece has done in Cuesta, I think, what his museum, you know? What happened to that? And is anybody here at country music? If there's a problem with language, why does George Strait, do you know what he has on his new album, Twang? El Rey. And he does a great job. Listen to it sometime. Thank you for coming to the state of Colorado. And please, talk about the Air Force Academy, West Point, and Annapolis. Get our kids, male and female, in there. It's a free education, and we need to develop leadership. Thank you.
Thank you. And that's a really good note to end on. I appreciate, again, all of you being here, taking your time to participate in this discussion. I hope you found it informative. I thank our panelists once again for taking the time to be with us and share your expertise and your thoughts with us. There is a reception, the opening reception I see is Corbell Ballroom Section 2. I have no idea where that is. Right next door. And if Spanglish is the official language, I am there. Thank you very much.